Okay, I thought like there's gonna be some big ass scream coming. I was kind of afraid. Okay, it's over. Hopefully, yeah. There's not gonna be a same again after that experience. The dead spounced out of the UFO. The teen working the entrance looked at his phone and she darted off. Her head swung back and forth. A silent promise that she will never go back. Yeah, after that kind of experience, yeah, she's not gonna even think about to going anymore in bouncing castles. Bouncing.
Tess, hold up. Where are you headed? Tess?
Yeah. He watched as the top of the bandana disappeared into the sea of attendees. Some made space for her, most didn't.
Crap.
Yeah, now you have another problem for yourself, Joseph. He rushes over to grab Tess' belongings.
Wait, you can't just leave your things here. Tess!
He sprinted out of the play area, her shoes and scroller swinging from his hands.
Tess! Where are you? Say.
A flood of worst-case scenarios spiraled towards his thoughts. Running away, kidnapped, hurt, the usual suspect. But there was a one imagine that haunted him, and despite him never having been witness to it, had curved itself into his memories for years. It would remain there for his entire life. Wow. Really? Really? In this vivid painting where the water flowed a thought crooked and brushed rippled the humidity of summer, there was a small body that floated down the stream, face down, bobbing with the current. Yes, guys. Except now the body had a platinum hair, a red bundle that was soaping wet. They were pale and still. He tried to push it out of his mind. Thinking about it made it harder to run, harder to breathe, but it wouldn't go away. Not really. He's burned to bear. Finally, there was some respite, assurance that it was okay, that this was okay. Far from activity where the crowd had thinned and the decoration were sparse Tess at against a wall. There was one drinking fountain on the wall, and she sat directly under, curled into a ball with her knees drawn into the set. She rocked back and forth, her bandana shadow in her face. Joe breathed a sigh of relief. On the off chance there was someone up there looking out for her, he looked up and tipped his bandana. He strolled up to the desk and showed her a smile.
How's it going, kiddo?
No response.
I think you forgot these.
He leaned her crawler against the wall. His adrenaline told him to just drop the shoes, but he made sure to place them gently at her feet instead. Her shoulders hovered twice. She looked up at him. 2 tears slipped out of the corners of her eyes. Otherwise, there were no sore eyes or a puffy face. Joe dropped to his knee.
Hey, is everything okay?
She shook her head, once left, once right.
I don't know if I'm happy or not.
Oof, that's... yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oof. His mouth hung open as he tried to formulate a response, although the truth was the obvious as the 2 tears sliding down her cheeks. No happy person would ask that question.
Do you feel unhappy?
I think so.
Joe frowned and looked away. The guilt made it too hard to look at her. Tess wiped away her tears and sniffed up everything else.
Are you afraid to cry?
Not really. I just don't feel like doing it now.
So you feel better?
No. Just don't feel like crying now.
Ah,
Other kids cry a lot. They scream too. I don't know how they do it so much. It seems hard
She brought her knees further into her chest.
and scary.
emotions are pretty scary.
Yes. I want them to go away.
You feel them a lot, huh?
Yes and no. Sometimes I feel a little. Sometimes I feel a lot.
Yeah, I think like some people will. I think the best thing will be like a to like a deal with those. Like I don't have like any like a good way to deal with those. Only thing like what you can do for them is do something that at least make you somewhat happy and keep like keep yourself busy on that thing basically, and you don't have to like much think about it because you are so busy like on your own matters. So yeah, you have to just keep you busy so that the emotions not gonna take like over you pretty much. I don't know like how other way you can deal them. I mean, sometimes you need to talk with about somebody, but most of the time, so you just have to keep yourself busy, like doing something what at least makes you somewhat happy. But you, of course, you have to like find out what also makes you happy. So yeah, I guess those things will be good because yeah, yeah.
It feels like.
They shovel her bandana and tries to think of words. Words were hard. Words were hard. Finding the words for herself was harder.
It feels like. People want me to feel a lot when I feel a little. Or want me to feel a little when I feel a lot.
I guess somewhat.
Did you feel a lot back there?
Joe motioned down the hall where the bouncy castle was, where all the hectic things were.
Too much. Like, I shouldn't be there. And they made me not want to be there. It's always like this when I try to play.
Joe tilted his head.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Joe's shoulders slumped. The kid really had a way taking the calcium out of your milk.
A lot when a little, huh?
Yeah, but it's okay, Joey. It's just how it is.
Yeah, actually, this is kind of right on that. It is how it is, basically. It is what it is, basically. I mean, what you can really do about it, and like you just have to deal with it, and yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
It isn't, though.
Let's see what Joe. I'm gonna investigate what Joe. Maybe Joey has a more like a smarter response to this, because I trust that Joey will be more intelligent to deal with like a relationship and so on. He cleansed the fabric of his jumpsuit, cursing the person who made an 11-year-old think the role worked this way, to curse himself for his role in it.
You're wrong. It is.
Yeah.
Sis yells at me because I feel a little. You run after me because I feel a lot. It's okay. It's what I do. And it's what grown-ups do.
Yeah, like the world is messed up place, and I also hate this world too. Yeah, it's an ugly world, I was certainly. And yeah, you cannot do anything about it. Like you just gonna have to deal with it like your own way, best way you can do it. Yeah, I also hate this world. A single dimple formed on Tess's cheek.
Except Marina. I like her. She's nice and talks to me about fun things.
Oh yeah, Marina. I had a moment that's on Mariah. I was like, Jesus God, no. Okay, Marina. Yeah, Marina actually is really like at least like a really joyful person, and she's like seems to be a person that you want to be around with her, or like you just like to like that she's around like near you because she makes everybody happy. just seems to be so soulful and happy all the time that she makes everybody else to have a good time. That's kind of like what I have been like a feeling about Marina, yeah, not Mariah, Jesus God, no Mariah, Marina, yeah, Marina is happy.
Sis says it's because she's special. I think she's right. Marina is very special.
I don't know like about this or like it's just like some people are like that. Like some people are more like a joyful types that they just like that they have like a good time, but also like everybody else have good time. They seems to be like people that when they are around like in some parties or maybe like some like a convention or some social gathering, they are the ones who gonna make like this like a keep like this like a thing going with like as much energy with as much energy as possible. Like they like it seems to be like people that bursting out the energy with huge radiations. So decided her swat Mariah over the head later for that one's beer. Oh yeah, I still have a 1 hour, almost under 1 hour left because I had to like go with my friends to have like to watch movie and maybe like go to the
But
drinking. We're gonna drink.
her away
Oh, we're gonna watch movie. We're gonna drink as well.
because I'm me.
The one was the hardest. That one was hardest for the test to say. She wishes she hadn't because the second she said it, it went through. I mean, you are just you. I mean, you cannot help. You cannot just like do anything about it. You are you basically, and if you don't enjoy like a yeah, but yeah, I feel like my Joy is like pretty much worried because yeah, this is only 11 years old and she seems to be a smart kid already, and she doesn't enjoy to be around other kids, and yeah, she's not like a very social person.
I just wish I wasn't me, and that not me was like everyone else.
I mean, some people. I mean, I think like everyone has wished something so like similar like that, like at least couple times. Like maybe some like people feeling that like a lot more than some people, but some people definitely have felt that like at some point that they wish that they were not themselves, basically, and you cannot really help about it. You cannot really help about it. You're just gonna be who you are. And that's fine. That's fine. That's nothing wrong about it. It doesn't matter. If some people are gonna hate it, they're just gonna hate it.
And I wish I was okay.
The heartbreak that had been collapsing on Joe fell down then and there. No one looked at this like a person, let alone a child. Not even this, not even him. She was just enigma, an icy set piece that existed to make everything else feel whole, but not herself. He had enabled that the narrative that small people only felt simple things. It had all come full circle. Joe clasped the plastic dog tag strung around his neck. Either through inspiration or determination, a small fire sparked inside him. She had tried to explain herself to him as well as she could, so it was only fair to do the same. Alright, let's give this a shot. Ooh, this is gonna be a spicy one. Now you take it like a huge risk, Joey, but I wish you best luck.
You know, I used to not be okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a lot of people are not like have that same feeling at some point that they are not okay. But that's fine. Like you just have to figure out like the way feel yourself better and take care take care of yourself. This eyes grew wide in disbelief, then small in suspicion.
This is
honest, I was pretty messed up as a kid.
That doesn't sound right. You're too normal.
I mean, he's an adult. That's why. Like, adults have to be. I mean, not everyone, but like adults, they just like are have to be like how they are, pretty much.
Pretty confident for someone who wasn't even alive to see it.
Before I was born?
Duh. I mean, Joel is like a fucking how old he is. The allure of the before times was too great to ignore. It seemed mystical to her, the era of ancients.
I was a lot different back then. Everything was different, I guess.
I agree with Joseph with this one. Everything was a lot different. Did she dare to ask?
Different how?
Everything was different, and also Joseph was different, of course. Like, not everyone gonna be the same. She dared.
Well, I had a brother, for one.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, oh no. Don't tell me like that what the inner dialogue, what the Joseph meant, that was his brother actually. If that is the case, okay, that's gonna be fucked up. Yeah. No, hopefully not. Exclamation points went off in this head. She had at least 1,000 questions to ask. But before she could bring up any of them, the truth made itself known to her. The exclamation points became ellipses.
Oh, sorry.
It was a long time ago.
Oh,
Are you shitting me?
oh,
It was a long time ago.
She stays silent.
You aren't going to ask?
wouldn't it be rude?
Joe shrugged.
His name was Benjamin, but I just called him Benji. Yeesh, my mom would always throw a fit when she heard me call him that. Benjamin is a perfectly lovely name, and all that jazz.
It's biblical.
Most things are, kid.
Yeah? Let's recall the handful of times she had been dragged to the Sunday school. Her blood ran cold with the Old Testament fear. Oh yeah, Old Testament. Yeah, the Old Testament was brutal as fuck. Her voice went quiet.
Was it a plague?
No, nothing like that. He drowned.
Ah! For fuck's sake, I knew that it will go this direction. Okay, that's why Joey have this fear. He lost his brother and he will not wish that he gonna lose Tess too. Fuck, guys. Ugh. Tess shifted around to find comfortable position but remained truly uncomfortable. It wasn't scary, just sad, and Joey sounded sad when he said,
I was younger than you when it all went down. And he was even younger than that, so he...
Losing track, Joey scratched his head. Half of me felt like he had traveled back in time. So, to that sweltering day, where stepping outside felt like stepping out of the shower, the other half of him felt like it didn't exist.
Yeah, couldn't swim.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, that's tough. That's really tough.
I told him I would teach him how, but there was an auto show at the pharmacy. The Pops shop was sponsoring. Hey, you've met my Pops, right?
Very big. Very scary.
Nah, he just doesn't talk much. Kinda like you.
Why are you trying to delay this? He thought. Saying it says nothing.
Anyway, I said that he should go to the river and that I'd catch up. They found him a few days later.
Oh shit. Oh. But say it out loud, saying everything. This thought about how many times she had swum in that river and how she might never want to do again. She thought about how Joy looked like a new Joy. Tess reached over to touch his legs, not knowing anything else to do except placing her hand on it.
Are you okay now?
Oh, usually. It comes and goes. Comes when I worry about folks. Goes when I know they're okay.
Yeah, I understand, Joseph. Yeah, worrying about like fearing that same thing gonna happen. Like, yeah, of course, it's understandable.
But back then, well, I guess no one would be okay after that, and I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, jeez.
Did you feel a lot?
He stared down at her and grinned, but Tess knew it was just forbidden.
Too much. Too sad, too guilty, too angry. Mom was hysterical through all of it, and I can't really blame her. Pops never talked about it throughout most of Benji's things within a week. Can't really blame him either.
Yeah, like, Jesus Christ, like, after having that, yeah, of course your mom gonna have the hysterical, like, breakthrough, and your father gonna throw the Benjamin belongings, like, in a week. Of course. It's just, yeah, I can understand, like, that's just, yeah, it's tough. It's really tough.
A lot and a little.
Yep, and I must be their kid, because I got both of those things.
Joy toyed with the dog tag, twirling his finger through the chain. It weighed more than the plastic it was supporting.
Some days I skipped school and would just sunbathe on the riverbank. Looking back, that was probably weird. But being so close to where it happened made it feel like it hadn't.
I see.
But then, when I would go out, everything was just a reminder. People would look at me and I'd get heated. They'd whisper and I'd lash out. I thought maybe they were talking about how it was my fault. Or maybe they just felt bad. Didn't matter. Both scenarios really ticked me off.
I mean, yeah, it's, I understand. It's cool, actually, like, that will make, like, any ordinary people, no, that will make any ordinary person to, like, mad. Or drive anyone, like, a mad race. Because, yeah, that will make everybody angry. Anyone angry.
You sound paranoid, like sis.
Yeah, I mean, that's just happened, like, yeah, it's gonna make, like, people paranoid, of course, like, a dramatic experience.
Probably was. It was pretty lonely. Picking fights with people doesn't make you a lot of friends. Mariah being the exception.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like, that's, yeah, like, that's true. Just consider this, imagine Joy, sitting as he is now, except now in the middle of a wheat field. A plane soared far above in the distance.
I hope you're not lonely anymore.
Of course not. I got you, don't I?
And sis.
Especially your sister. And remind me to wash my mouth out with soap later for saying that.
Ooh.
She was as mouthy back then as she is now, and I didn't exactly practice the art of pacifism. So us getting to know each other may or may not have involved a fist fight on the playground.
Sounds about right.
Couldn't have happened any other way. But as crazy as it sounds, she was the only one who would let my emotions play out.
Did not compute. Tess wrinkled her nose, unable to imagine any scenario where his sister was so as weak of display as empathy.
That's impossible. She would never do that. Also, she would probably call you a crybaby.
Don't get me wrong, she absolutely did. But she would always stick around. Didn't matter how many times I told her to go away. It was always, shape up, slacker! That lemonade stand ain't gonna build itself!
Oh, that sounds more like her. Does that count?
I guess.
Not sure. I like to think she was trying to help in her own way. It might be the only way, and I'm better off for it.
The converse a bit rare in the films. They both stare ahead, but in this pattern of people occasionally walking by. A lot has been said, even more has been thought. Much about Joy had told her was sad. Anyway, much about what Joy had told her was sad, but for some reason she was wrong. The conversation had felt like a hug. She had been right. He was a new Joy, but perhaps this one was better. Yeah. He looked at Tess straight in the eyes, as much as he could under the water fountains. Joe had not illusion that he understood everything, or that any of the things he had said would make her feel better. But doing this was at least something.
Things are different for each of us, Tess. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's not always going to be okay. You won't always be okay. And there are going to be times you might not even know why.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, that's your rule. You're not even gonna know why these things are the way they are. And for me, that happened a lot. Like, sometimes really long time. Like, I did feel like why and hopeless.
But I'll be here, even if
Oh, nice,
ever again.
nice, like a scene. Very nice art. However, the things about the hollow space is that there's always room for them to be filled.
That said, not feeling okay sucks though. So let's try to boost your chances.
He pulled the dog tag over his head. At first, Tess wasn't sure what to do. She watched the dog sway from the chain as he held it out. Cautiously, she opened up her palm and reached it out. She dropped it in her hand, the beds of the chain rattling behind her. Tess squished it and read the faded name carved into it.
What? This is...
A good luck charm. Might not seem like a real dog tag, but the engraver who gave it to my brother said it works twice as well.
A lump formed in Tess' chest. It snuck its way up her throat and she could feel it clenching.
I'm not a very lucky guy though, so try to give it back once you don't need anymore, okay?
Okay. Okay, so there is his brother's full name. Benjamin Novel. 5'11", wait a minute. 96. He socked out the first two subs before Joy bullet her in. Tess clenched his jumpsuits and cried into it. No one seems to pay any mind. Okay, I think I'm gonna like
Babe! Hey, what's wrong?
yeah, I'm not gonna continue anymore because it's getting like I need to go basically because I need to leave. It was pretty nice, like hearing how like Joseph and this like moment pretty much, but I'm gonna continue. Like I didn't like know that it's gonna be this long, and I didn't get touched to it, or I could not get like really into like a whole Amber and Marina stuff. So maybe next time we're gonna go through that all. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.